Hi everybody, the purpose of this video is to help you with your homework for section 6.4, finding values of a normally distributed random variable. And as you can see, I have my usual homework set up, for lack of a better term I suppose. And I have my TI-84 Plus calculator, OneNote in case I need to doodle, and of course the Hawks set up here. Let's go into Certify real quick, see what we're dealing with. Okay. We have a total of 6 questions, 6 steps each. Basically, 2 types. There are 3 types of problems. You get 2 opportunities to work each of the 3 types, and you have 2 lives. Okay, but that's pretty much how that works. Let me go back to practice, because if I want to do this, I want to do this in practice in case we need some feedback. And here we go. And this is my first problem. Find the value of z such that 1/3 of the area lies to the right. Okay, so essentially, if I was going to crudely draw my bell curve, and this is definitely crude, we are looking for the z where 1/3 of the area is to the right. So this would be z. Though if that's the case, then 1/3 of the area is going to be to the left of the actual negative value. So what I can do is go into my calculator. I can do second VARS, go to inverse norm. Okay, I'm just going to type in 0.13. 0.1301, paste, hit enter again, and there I have a negative. Here I have a value of -1.12. That means that the answer I want to put in is going to be positive 1.12. Now the third decimal value is a 6, so I will probably want to rewrite that as positive 1.13. Now, just to make sure that I'm right, what I might want to do is just take a look at my normal table. Now, once again, I'm looking for an area of 0.13. Since this is less than 5, I want to look in the table negative infinity to negative z. If I use this table, everything starts at 0.5 where we're going up. There's no way I can find it there, but I can possibly find it here. So let's go. So here we are. Let's try to find 0.13. Well, here's 0.1. Here is no, it's not. It's 0.01. I need to go farther down. 0.1. Well, here's 0.129. Here is, or 0.1292. Here is 0.1314. This one is much closer, and that is negative 1.13. If I click on that, there it is, negative 1.13. But remember, I want the I want the opposite of that, which will be positive 1.13, which is the exact same answer we got here and there. And that's it. We're done. Okay. Now the next one is an area to the left. So that one is just a straight computation. If I want to, I can go into my calculator, inverse norm, just bring that back over here, change this to 0.01. Okay, and once again, it's to the area to the left of z, so whatever number I get is the number I want to use. So in this particular case, it should be negative, z should be negative 2.326, which will round to negative 2.33. What about using the tables? Well, remember, our area is less than 0.5. It's only 0.01, so I want to use this table here. Okay, figure out where 0.01 is. There's 0.01 right there. No, it's 0.001, my bad. I need to go farther down. I was like, that's not going to give you the right answer, which is not what I want. Okay, so here we have 0.0099, 0.0102. This one is actually closer. So click on that. Hey, it's negative 2.33. Submit your answer. There you go. Okay, now this one, we want to find the values of z that rise to the right. Or we want to find the value of z that 0.03% of the area lies to the right of z. So this is one of those situations where I want to do inverse normal. By going second VARS. Okay, I'm going to write this as 0.03. Okay, mean will be 0, standard deviation will be 1, and I get a value of negative 1.88. However, we're looking for the area to the right. So the value of z that I'm looking for is going to be positive 1.88. And again, if I came into here, since this is less than 0.5, I'm going to go to the negative z value table. 0.03. It's around here somewhere. Here's 0.031, and it's 1.88. Just got to get rid of the minus sign because we're going for the area to the right. And there you go. Okay, question 4. We actually want to find the area of z such that 0.9642 lies between negative z and z. So once again, here's my normal curve. And we know that between here and here, this should be 0.9642. Okay, so that then that means that the area in both of the tails is going to be 1 minus 0.9642. Okay, and then the area in one of those tails, this one right here, the one we care about, is going to be that value divided by 2. Because remember, half the area is in this tail, the other half is in that tail. So that is going to give me 1 minus 0.9642, enter, divide by 2, is going to give me 0.0179. So the area here is 0.0179. But also notice if this is 0, the area here is going to be 0.96642 divided by 2. In other words, this area right here is half of the area of interest. We'll get there in a second. Okay, so this is, if we want to use our calculator, that's the number that we want to use. Okay, that is the area here. So we can go into second VARS, go into normal, inverse normal, hit enter, type in 0.0179, mean is 0, variance standard deviation is 1, paste it, and we get 2.10. We actually get, remember we want to ignore the negative sign, so we're going to have 2.099. We're going for two decimal places, so this will round to 2.10. What would we get if we actually tried to use our tables? Well, there's two things. Well, the table that we might want to use is the normal table from 0 to z. And if we want to use that, we want to use half the area here. So that half of 0.9642. Let's try that one more time. 0.9642 divided by 2 is 4.4821. So this is 0.4821. Okay, cool. And so we can go into this table, try to find 0.4821. Okay, so this is monotonically increasing, just keep going down. We have 0.48, 0.48, it's right there. Okay, and that happens to be 2.10. Just what we got using our calculator. That is the answer we're looking for. Okay, so our next one is to find the value of z such that 0.12 of the area lies to the left of z. Okay, since the area is 0.12, which is less than 0.5, we can use this table here. Okay, if it's greater than 0.5, you want to use negative infinity to z. Okay, let's start with this one. Find 0.12. There's 0.120. There's 0.1210. There's 0.190. That's going to be fun. They want this to 2 decimal places. So 0.1210, 0.1190. They're both equally spaced apart. I'm not too sure which one we should use. Let's go ahead and try this one. Okay, that gives me negative 1.18. Of course, the other thing we can do is come into our calculator. Okay, inverse normal. And once again, that was what? 0.12, 0.12. And I got I get negative 1.174. But let's see if this one works. Actually, I have suspicion that it would take either answer. Yes, it would. Okay, and actually, if you put in negative 1.17, since it's split right between the two, it would have taken the other answer as well. Okay, and then for my last problem, it is going to be one of those situations where we're looking for we're given the area in the center. So once again, to do this using your calculator, you need to find the area in one of the tails. Now, the area in both of the tails is going to be 1 minus 0.5762. Okay, that's the area in both of the tails. Then the area in the left tail that we care about, is going to be half of that. So 1 minus 0. Wait, I need to get to the right application. 1 minus 0.5762 gives you that. Divide that by 2. That's the area we're looking for, 0.2119. So we can do, let me write that down because it's going to disappear on me. 0.2119. So we can do second, VARS, inverse normal, 0.2119, mean is 0, variance is 1, and we get negative 7.998. Okay, once again, we don't care about the negative sign, so this is going to be 0.799. This is going to round to 0.80. Okay, let's see if we can do the exact same thing using the tables. Now, once again, in the tables, we are going to find the area between 0 and z, which is going to be half of that. So 0.5762 divided by 2 is 0.2281. I'm sorry, 2881. Okay, cool. And then we can go into here. Actually, I didn't need to do that. 0 to z. Okay, once again, from negative z to z is that. So from 0 to z is going to be half of that. Look up 0.28. It's right about 0.2881. There it is. 0.80, just what we got before. Submit your answer, and boom, you are done. And that is how you do your homework for section 6.4. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. This is Bob Boyle, signing off.